Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Today, I have these cute little treat holders. They are ornaments. And I had this in my head as soon as I saw this bundle. And this one I did in old olive, and I did the tree on the other side, but you can do both on the same, both like Merry and Bright on both sides, or the tree on both sides, however you like. This one's in real red, and this one I put a little sentiment to you and yours, and it's really cute. It will hold 2 or 3 little Lynn truffles, or you can put Hershey's Kisses in here. It's really cute, and it's great to hang on a tree. Let your guests come and grab one off the tree. I love doing that. And it's just like a little gift to take home with them. And also, it has a smaller one that I'm working on that too, and I may be posting that in my newsletter. When I figure out the box for that one, I may be posting that, and it's this size right here. But this one's a little bit non-traditional, and I'm going to do another non-traditional one today because I wanted to do something a little bit different in color-wise. You can do so much in changing these up. You can use foil sheet. I actually cut out a little foil tree using our silver foil. You can use colored cardstock. I mean, there's just so many options to making these your own. But I really love the white on the colored cardstock because, I don't know, it just brought it out a lot more. So we are making these today. I am today using polished pink because I wanted to do something a little bit different. So we're going to do this. And I'm really kind of into the pastels this year. But I thought this would be really cute. And it would be really cute also to mix and match with like Bermuda Bay or Coastal Cabana. But you can also, another idea is to use 2 different colors. Like you can use the Garden Green Real Red on one side. You can use Cherry Cobbler, Shaded Spruce on the other side. Just make it your own. They're so cute and so worth it. These would make such beautiful cards as well. All right, so for this, the bundle that I'm using is the Bright Baubles. So it's this one right here. You can also stamp these, color them with your blends or with colored pencils, and you can use those on as your box parts. It has the die that will cut out each one of these as well. So look how beautiful that is, and they're so big and so pretty. And I did use the sentiment from this one too, the one that I put on the one box. It says to you and yours. And then these are the dies. So it has a joy and it has a snowflake. These are the other sized ones. And like I said, I may be figuring that out really soon and putting that on my newsletter. If you're a subscriber, you will get that in the mail. If not, I may post it on a separate post. I'm still trying to figure out all my newsletter stuff. I changed systems, so things are a little bit different. So I'm still trying to figure that out. All right, so let's bring the cut and emboss here. I already cut out the Merry and Bright. The Merry and Bright has a ton of detail in it, and so you will need your little sponge and brush. That's what I use to get that out. That's why this is a little curved, but it'll flatten out as soon as I put it on the colored cardstock. And we are going to go ahead and cut the tree. The tree comes out pretty easy. And then this is the one that will, if you color the stamp and color the bauble, it will cut this one out. So we're going to do these 2. And so here is our base for that. And I also need to cut out another one of those for the other Merry and Bright. Let's cut this one out as well. And we'll have them all ready to go. All right, so we got both of our bottom pieces. Here's our Merry and Bright, and then this tree we need to get out of here. And this comes out pretty easy. You can just poke these out. You can also use your little brush with this, but there's a little star. I'm holding on to all these little stars. I thought I could use those in my shaker cards. All right, I think we got all the little bits out, so let's try to get this out. There we go. Aren't they beautiful though? They're so pretty and so delicate. I just love these. Let's get this mess out of the way, and we are going to get on with it. These are really easy, y'all, to make too. And the box is so little is little, but it's really cute, and you can fit like probably 5 or 6 Hershey's Kisses, and I think 2 or 3 Lynn Truffles. So it'd be really a cute co-worker gift too, if you want to just give them something, you know, small. I used to do stuff like that when I was working. All right, let's get these all. This little fine tip has been a lifesaver for little pieces like this. And I've had a lot of people ask me. I just put fine tip glue bottle in my search on Amazon, and this is what came up. And so this is what I ordered, and I don't have a link to that. So center that on there, and then just press it down really good. All right, so we got that one ready to go. We'll set that one aside, and we're going to do our tree here. Make sure you got it centered, and then I usually just press it for a few minutes, just make it flat. You can put a little book on it or something to hold it flat. All right, so on with our box. You need a piece that's 5.5 by 5.5, and I also cut from my 2020 to 2022 in color 6x6 designer series paper. I'm using this one for this. It's not even Christmas, but it looks Christmassy to me. So you need 2 pieces of that are 2 3/8 by 1 1/8, and then these are 1 1/8 by 1 1/8, and you need 2 of those for the top and bottom. You don't even have to do the top and bottom, but I liked to do it. And I think I told you this was polished pink. It's Magenta Madness, not polished pink. I always get those two confused. All right, let's move this out of the way, and we are going to score. So we are going to score at 1/2, 1 3/4, 3, and 4 1/4. And turn it to the other 5.5 inch side, and you're going to score it at 1/2, 1 3/4, and 4 1/4. That's all of your scoring. All right, so you all know how I like those little flaps on the inside, so we are going to cut those in ourselves. But first we're going to cut this. These are our bottom flaps. So we're cutting in these. The side that has the 1/2 inch, that's our top of our box there. I'm going to cut in on 2 of these. And then we're cutting off this whole section right here. I'm going to cut in on here. This is our glue tab. And then we're going to cut down each one of these. And this is where we're going to create our flaps. You're going to cut this maybe a 1/2 inch. This part is, these are the flaps that go in the box, so it's not critical. Just try to make them even so they look nice. And then I'm cutting in on these because they are folding in inside the box. And then I'm also going to cut this top here because that's the other part that folds in. I'm going to straighten this up a little bit, because you know me, it's going to drive me crazy if it's not straight. All right, there we go. So it's going to look like that. All right, now we're going to put it all together. So let's sharpen all these. I think it'd be pretty even with both, like both Christmas trees or both Merry and Brights, but I love them both, so I wanted to use them both. They're so, so pretty. I'm going to use wet glue. Let me put my little thing in here so it doesn't get in my way. And put glue on your glue tab there, and then just bring this over. Line it up. Make sure it's glued really good and it's starting to dry before you continue to glue. We're going to put these two flaps inside. And it's not real critical on this box which way it goes, because we are actually going to put the tab going the other way. I'm going to show you. It's easier to open if this goes sideways instead of this way on the box. So we're going to fold that in like that. So this flap is going to be on the side. I'm going to do it like that. When this is glued on here, this is going to be easier to open if it's on the side. So that makes sense. So we're going to put glue on here. You're going to set your first one on here. One thing is when you are placing your second one, you want to hold it up so that it lines up evenly. So like when I do this side, I'm going to set this down, but I'm going to pick it up and look at it this way to make sure they're lined up evenly. So you know, you understand what I'm saying, so that when I look on it, they're even on all these sides. All right, let's go ahead and mat these now. And you can actually mat beforehand. I always like to mat after. I don't know, I'm just so used to doing it after, and I like that I can get it right in the center this way. I think this is going to be so pretty though. I really like the color. And you know, a lot of people do non-traditional red and green, so I think it'd be really pretty. And then I'm doing both the top and the bottom. But like I said, you don't have to do both, but I thought if it's hanging on a tree, you might see the bottom. So that's why I put it on the bottom. On the other ones, the designer series paper that I used was the Heartwarming Hugs again. I love this paper so much. It came back from last year. It was very popular and it came back and I was so happy. And I've gone through maybe 3 packs of this. I love it so much. I use it a lot. So this is what I used on the other 2 boxes. All right, now we are going to punch holes in between here where our little hanger is. So I'm going to put a hole there and one here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use the Magenta Madness ribbon on this. Or I can use this glittery one. Oh, that would be so pretty. I think I'll use this one. I have the other ribbon right here. I'm just debating, what should I use? I don't know. What do y'all think? I used to do a lot of lives, and I would love getting everyone's opinions, and I'm thinking about starting to do some backup because I really miss it. I just have to cut back somewhere if I do that because I spend a lot of time here, and yeah, my husband and I just started taking golf back up, so we have something that we can do together because he is not into paper crafting, believe it or not. All right, I'm going with this one. I'm going to just tie it here, make sure that's straight. And I kind of just hold it where I want that hanger to be, and then I'm gonna just tie a bow. I need something to hold that though. You know what? I'm gonna hold this here. I don't know, sometimes I wish I had another hand. All right, we're gonna get this. There we go. That helped. Something a little bit heavy to hold that in place. And on the other ones, what I did, I'm gonna make my bow a little bit smaller. I used a glue dot to hold this in place here. I'm gonna just grab one really quick, just to keep the bow straight on it. So I just put it underneath and then put it right underneath the knot there. See how it holds it? I need to cut these shorter now. And then if you want to put the sentiment on, just stamp the sentiment and put it on there. You can choose which side, like on one of them I did the tree on one side or the merry and bright, but I really like this color. I think it's so pretty. Aren't they pretty though? Oh my gosh, I love these. I think I'm going to be making a bunch, but see, I put the tree on this side for my front, and on this I did the merry and bright. I really like the merry and bright, but they're both really cute either way that you do it. And then this one I put the tag on it that says to you and yours. It's all from the same bundle. So there you go. All three. Aren't they fun and so easy? You can make a bunch with these dies, and these dies would make beautiful cards as well. All right, everyone, if you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. I am having free gift with purchase of $50 or more using the hostess code. You have to use the hostess code to get the free gift. So I hope you all have a blessed day, and I am going to catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.